Okay, this is going to be just like the video Speed Dog made, where he documented his pistol permit application process. And he lived in, I believe it was Montgomery County, New York. I live in St. Lawrence County, New York. And thankfully, I found out I don't have to take a class like he did, which was completely ridiculous hearing about that. But there's many similarities between the applications he had to fill out and the applications I have to fill out. And one of the rules is you have to do everything with black ink, which I don't know why that matters, but whatever. Okay, so I go into the county clerk's office and I ask for the pistol permit and application, and in St. Lawrence County they give you a packet. You have to pay $10 for it, and you know, it would be smarter if they just had a website. You can print out your own papers for free, then bring them in. And if you saw in the last video I made, I had actually printed out this exact paper. I don't want to give too much personal information on the camera, but this exact paper I had printed out from a New York State government website, and I had gone in there in the summer to apply, and they said, "Oh, that's not our form." Well, look at this. It's the same fucking form. Wow. But the difference is, not only do I have to sign that form, but I have to sign the same form again, fill it out again for some reason. And, you know, I guess the only difference is the paper is thicker for those two forms than the one I printed out. And let's see, what else do I have to fill out? This is supposed to be a welcome packet, they call it. And the first page of this, no welcome, doesn't say welcome on it. And just has all the rules I have to correspond with to get a pistol permit, all that shit. And it says, I'll just go through the forms. First form is the sheriff's office, and it says a authorization to check for a record check for like mental illness, I guess. Guess it makes sense. Then I have the third paper, or second paper, character reference sheet, where I fill out all the character references who say that I'm of good moral character. Yeah. I've already asked 4 people if they would sign it, and 2 of them have responded in the affirmative. I'm waiting for the other 2 people to say if they will sign it. And that's my biggest problem with this permit form so far, is because I'm pretty much a loner. I keep to myself. I make YouTube videos every now and then. I have a lot of friends on YouTube, but I need 4 people who live in the county, and they can't be related to me at all in any way. So that kind of poses a problem for me, because, you know, I keep to myself. That's just the way I do it. I've always been like that. So I got 5 potential people who will sign this. 2 of them who will definitely sign it, and 2 or 3 that I'm not so sure about. So that kind of sucks. And here's the 4th paper, I believe, and it's authorization that of a background check, basically. And it has my signature, and then it says signature of witness. I didn't fill it out because I don't know if they want a notary public to sign that or just anyone to sign that, so I didn't bother with that. Okay, and then the actual criminal background check application. And it has a part where you sign, you write your pistol permit number, which is literally non-existent, so I didn't fill it out. And date issued, which is non-existent because it hasn't been issued to me. That makes absolutely no sense, but they put it in the packet anyway. And, you know, if I just gone in and had this form to sign, there would be no problem. But, you know, I gotta sign two forms twice, fill out two forms twice that are exactly the same. That's really stupid. But that's New York State for you. Here's something that's really interesting. This is the outdoor sports license, which I have to sign to get a pistol permit apparently, and it says that you're only allowed to carry a concealed pistol when hunting, trapping, target shooting, participating in recreational activities as of camping, horseback riding, all that other shit, skiing, hiking, or berry picking on property which you own or on property owned by a governmental authority and which is open for such activities. And this is what's funny. You are not to carry a concealed pistol unless you are engaging in the activity listed as a restriction. Just the wording on this is retarded. That's interesting to me because other than this form, I have not seen any laws on the books in New York saying that you're restricted to carry concealed in this place, that place, or wherever. I've heard that you can't carry concealed near a school or any other public area where other people are, but I have not heard that you have to just do these things to be legally carrying concealed. But whatever, I signed it because I have to, and then there's a notary public who has to sign it as well. That'll be fun. And then after I signed, filled out all the paperwork and said I have never been convicted of an arrest or whatever, or arrested or convicted of any offense, they have a whole page with just that question on it again. So I wrote no, and then I had to sign it, and then dated it, and then there's a notary public who has to sign that again. Okay, so apparently once I'm done with this, I have to get the 2 passport photos. I believe Speed Dog also had to do that. I have to get obviously the 4 signatures. That's probably going to be my biggest problem, tracking people down to get them to sign it. Then after that, I have to go, the notary public comes in and signs it. That'll probably cost money. I don't know. It doesn't say it on here. Then, once everything's completed, and I go to the county clerk again, I have to submit $91.50 for fingerprints. And they don't give me the fingerprints there. I have to save the receipt for the fingerprints, then wait for the sheriff's office to call me, show them the receipt, and then they will give me the fingerprints. It's very bureaucratic, and I don't know why I just can't deal with the sheriff's office. Also, I had questions about who I could have as a character reference, and I literally called the county clerk's office pistol permit section. That's their whole job. There's someone who's just specifically for pistol permits. It says it on there. And I asked, who am I allowed to have as a character reference? And who am I not allowed to have as a character reference? And they said, verbatim, oh, I'm not totally sure. We only issue the pistol permits. The sheriff's department would know this. And she said, I'm pretty sure no relatives. And I'm pretty sure they have to be in the county. So that was bullshit because, you know, that's their whole fucking job to know shit like this. So I called the sheriff's department instead and got the same answer: no relatives and no people outside the county. And from what I recall, Speed Dog's video, they said he was actually allowed to have relatives on his character references. So that just proves that there's a lot of consistency in New York State when it comes to the pistol application process. Ridiculous, but what can you do, really?